at 0, 0, axis of symmetry is the y-axis, and it contains the point 2, 3. All right, I always think that sketching a picture right along with these things is your best bet, because then at least you can get it oriented the correct way. All right.
They're having a ritual over there.
All right. So we've got a vertex at 0, 0. I know that they say that the axis of symmetry. Now, is the axis of symmetry the same thing as the directrix? No. So if the axis of symmetry is the y-axis, what's that mean about my parabola?
It's going up.
Well, it's either up or down.
It's going up.
Okay. Because it contains the point 2, 3, 2, 3, then it is going to have to go up in order to have that point. All right, so there's a picture of it, but they want the equation. Now we know that the equation for the up one is x squared equals 4ay, right? And we know that we don't have to worry about any hk nonsense because my vertex is at 0, 0. So really, the only thing that I have left to do is figure out what my a is.
Where's that 2, 3?
It's here.
Okay.
Okay, now, I wish that I had a point on my parabola that I could plug in for x and y in order to solve for a.
Oh, wait, we do.
Oh, wait. All right, so I've got 3, not 3. My x is 2. So it's 2 squared equals 4a times the 3. So that's 4 equals 12a. So what's a? I'm going to take that as being a 1/3.
Yep.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
So we plug that into my formula, and I get an x squared equals 4 times 1/3 is 4/3 y. And that is the equation of that graph. All right, this one, I don't remember what number this was. What was it? 42. 42? Okay. All right, let's get rid of these guys.
Man, if you try to make that any bigger, you won't be able to see it.
11 days up school.
Okay, now, is this going to be an up and down parabola or a left and right parabola?
It'll be up and down.
Up and down, how do you know? Because it's the x that's squared, so that means it has to be an up and down type. That's the type that you guys are used to. Okay, now, where is the center going, or the vertex going to be?
-4, -2.
-4, -2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, and then is this one going to open? You said up and down. Is it going to be up or down? Up. What does a have to be?
6, 1, 4.
4, because we know that 4a is 16, so if I divide both sides by 4, a has to be 4. So, and we said it opens up, so the focus is going to be right there. So my focus is going to be at the point -4, 2. All right, so we know that my parabola is going to do something like this. That'll do for my picture. And in this section, what all did they want? Did they want the vertex and the directrix and the focus?
Who asked for this one? Jim?
Yeah, what's the difference between vertex and directrix?
The directrix is a line.
Yeah.
There's a line behind it. The vertex is the point that it starts at, and then the directrix is the same amount of way.
How can something be
Axis of symmetry is the line that splits the parabola in half.
What's the, so the direction is just a line behind it?
Now the directrix will be perpendicular to the axis of symmetry, and it's going to be the same distance away from the vertex as the focus is. So it's going to be 4 down from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be this line, the line y equals y equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. -6. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Next. 48. Yes.
Can you run them on letter and on score?
Yeah. You can get one every year.
Can you get one?
You guys get a
Not a year.
You guys get a physical, like another letter each year now.
We do not. All right, how about this one? This one doesn't even look anything like what we're used to because we're supposed to have parentheses.
Just make it.
Okay, get all the y and constant stuff onto one side then. So I've got x squared plus, what am I doing?
Whoa,
I should be using a calligraphy pen.
This is stupid.
Whoa.
That's,
Whoa.
I'm saying that not bird.
I think it looks cool.
so much fancy. I'm gonna do so much better.
Yeah, because it looks like a calligraphy pen.
I might actually understand it this time.
All right, so I moved everything that didn't have an x. Now, is this going to be an up and down type or left and right kind?
I don't get up and down.
Up and down for sure because the x squared is, the x is the thing that's squared. Now, I want to complete the square here. What do I want to be over here?
You want to have that? You can't say that thing. So you want a 9.
That's what she said.
I want it to be a 9. All right. So that means I have to add 9 to this side as well. So this is now going to factor into an x plus 3 squared equals 4y plus 8. Can I factor anything out of here?
4.
4.
4.
Leaving me with a y plus 2. Now that looks a lot more like the equations that we're used to.
Keep going, vertex negative 3, negative 2.
Okay.
Stop.
HK is negative 3, negative 2.
Plot it.
Okay. Negative 3, negative 2. All right. Now, is this one going to open up or down?
Opening.
Up. Because my 4a is positive over here.
Yeah.
Now, what is a?
A is 1.
1. Because this 4 is supposed to be my 4a. If I divide both sides by 4, a is going to come out to be 1. So my focus has to be one space up. I'm going to get a parabola that looks something like that.
Boom. Why is one set thicker than
That doesn't really help. Feels that stupid calligraphy pen.
So if you go back over to the
It's
other
not
side.
stupid. It looks cool.
I think if I draw down, it'll make it fatter. Okay, so we have our center, or our vertex. We know where our focus is now. What is it?
Negative 3, negative 1.
Alrighty.
And then the other thing is y equals negative 3.
Y has to be negative 3 because it's going to be this line that does that. So my directrix is going to be y equals negative 3.
Where'd you find the focus there?
The focus, because we knew that A had to be one space, and since it was positive, it had to be one space up from my vertex. So everything basically revolved around the vertex and getting it in the right place. All right,
Still not understandable.
you seem to be doing okay with it.
Yeah, we gotta keep up the act.
It's just the pen. Makes me feel like I'm in Japan.
I like to put on lines. If you switch from calligraphy.
Oh yeah.
Arigato.
No, make it bigger. Make it bigger. Make it wide.
Standing this close to it makes it awful.
That's also what
Okay. All right, this one, they already have the x's and y's separated for me. Is this one going to be an up and down type or left and right kind?
Right.
Left and right. Now I want to complete the square here. What do I want as a constant?
36.
Okay, which means I have to add 36 over here.
Negative x plus 37.
All right, that's weird. All right, so now I've got y plus 6 squared equals, now if I pull a negative out of here, that'll leave me with an x minus 37. All right, now
That is a very.
where is that vertex?
637.
Close,
No, negative 637.
close.
37.
37, negative 6.
Oh,
Because the
backwards.
h is always with the x.
Well, I didn't say that they were flip flop. Okay.
That's going to be difficult to graph. All right, now, is this one gonna open, now we decided left and right, is it left or right?
Right.
Left.
Left. It's gonna open to the left because it's negative.
Come on,
Now,
Sean.
where is my A gonna be? -1 is supposed to be 4A. So if I divide both sides by 4, A is actually 1/4. I shouldn't have brought the negative with me. Right. So the A is 1/4, which means I have to go 1/4 left of this point.
Graph it. John, is your first name John?
We're gonna
is it
graph
Jonathan?
a sketch of this thing.
So it's not Jonathan Matthew
No.
Rhinoceros?
No.
37.
That'd be good.
Okay, and we know that it's going to open to the left, so it's going to do something like this. Now we know our focus has to be 1/4 to the left because it's got to be inside my parabola. So what x coordinate is that going to have?
36.5.
Yep. It's going to be 36.75 -6. All right, that's my focus, and then my directrix.
6.25.
37.25.
Why is it 37?
Because it's got to be
Perpendicular.
1/4 of a space to the right of my
I thought it was
37.
below.
This is a left-right kind. So now it's got to go an up and down. So this is going to equal, when it's an up and down kind, equals x. Because it's got to cross the x-axis. So there are my three things that I needed to find.
You put 37.3.
That'd be 1/5.
It would either be 37.3.
That's what happens when you try to
Yeah.
mix DirecTV and T-Rex.
Okay, these two. Drop it.
Fail.
Gotta do them both together.
They're connected forever. All right, there we go. All right, they gave me the graph this time. I need to come up with the rest of the stuff. All right, now this one's one that opens to the
Left.
left.
So that means it's -4A. Boom.
What's y squared equals -4a?
Y squared equals -4ax.
Plus there's 4.
Okay, now my vertex got shifted though. So it's going to be an x minus,
Okay.
how far did it get shifted? 2. And a y minus k, how much did it get shifted? Okay, so the only thing I have left, this would be a perfectly good answer, but I need an A. So how am I going to find that?
Plug in that 1, 0.
Plug it in, plug it in.
What was wrong with the other?
It was 2 blue. All right, so 4, let's, if I have my point here, I know, it's irony. So 0 minus 1 squared equals -4a times my x, which is 1 minus 2. All right, so I'm going to have -4a times -1 equals, -1 squared is still going to be 1.
So 4 equals 1.
So what's a? Again, it's the same as it was before. So that means that my focus is going to be 1/4 inside my parabola here.
It's
1.75.
1.
1. All right, where will the directrix be?
2.25 equals x.
Good. Okay. Last one.
Is that purple?
Yep. All right, so this is an up and down type, so it's going to be an x squared. Oh, lame. Everything's failing. X squared equals 4ay, right? But everything got shifted. How far over did it get shifted?
1.
So x minus 1 squared equals 4a times a y.
Y minus. Oh, whoa. Plus 1. Wait, isn't it plus 1 coming down?
Correct.
Come on, Mr. Morris. And I don't even understand this.
All right, so We need my focus.
Plug in your point. We already get the joke.
Okay, so when I plug in the focus, or in this point that they gave me, I'm going to get 0 minus 1 squared equals 4a times the 1 plus 1. So I'm going to get 8a equals 1. Divide both sides by 8. So a is 1/8. Right. What is my, this was the easy one. And then the focus,
1, no, 7, negative 7/8,
-7/8.
and then 1.
No, no, no. We're a little off. It's the other way around. It's going to be over 1, but down negative 7/8. Okay? And then my directrix
Is 1 and 1/8. Negative 1 and 1/8 equals 1.
negative 1 and 1/8 equals 1. Good. Pretty easy?
No.
Better? Still don't get it? Alright, let's take a look at the homework for tonight. It's real similar to last night. That doesn't seem right. What was this? 20. It's 20 through 55 multiples of 5. Don't do 30 and 45 because you already did them last night. So it's like an overlap. There's really only like 5 or 6 problems in that set. But I figure you guys pretty much get it, so this should seal the deal on parabolas for us.